Do you know how to NKOTB your business? I'm talking about plans that are step by step. Find out how New Kids on the Block saved my business and they can save yours on this episode of ASTV. Okay, guys, first things first, you know I'm real and authentic. I am burning up in my New Kids on the Block jacket, so it is coming off, but don't let that fool you. It is still so amazing. This sucker, let's see, is 33 years old. I think that's right. 33 years old. Like, how is that possible? Anyway, this is not about New Kids on the Block. It's about your business, but it is about New Kids on the Block. So, this actually should probably be a soap sales story also. Because I'm going to take you back, way back. You know, like the Wayback Machine? Yeah, we're going back. Not all the way back to New Kids on the Block when they debuted, but we're going back. We're going back to when I started this business. Now, I know you may be thinking, I don't care. What's this got to do with me? I promise I'll get there. So we're going to go way back to when I first started. And, you know, I didn't show it, but I was nervous. Of course, I was scared. And I had so much just raw determination to make this business work. I probably had more belief in myself back then than I even do now, which is saying a lot because, you know, I am the queen of belief. Hey, guys, can we get me a crown for that, by the way? A believe crown. Like 4 of my mantra bracelets say something about believe. Our students got that for me. Isn't that amazing? Tell you all about that later. Anyway, so I had a lot of belief, but I was scared. I'd quit my corporate job, but I also had a lot of raw determination. And I thought, oh, that doesn't apply to me. So I would go to, you know, free trainings or all the things and okay, I made the opt-in. If that doesn't apply to me, I'm past that. Or I've done the customer avatar exercise. I'm past that. Like, oh my God. I came from, where did I live? Chicago, Illinois, all the way to New York City to hear you need an opt-in. Please. I mean, I've been in business for 4 months. Like, really? I didn't say it like that. But I mean, didn't say it. That's what I thought. You know, this is above me. Like, I'm all in. I'm all in. So let's get to the part where I'm having big launches. Let's get to the part where, you know, people want to interview me. Let's get to the part where I'm on magazines, like all the things, right? And one day, my husband said to me, Kendrick, I think maybe you've skipped steps 1 and 2, and you've gone to steps 4 and 5. And I was like, well, okay. I mean, but I'm all in. Like, I'll work harder. All the things. And he said, okay, I want you to think of it like a stick shift. Can you drive a stick shift? I can. Oh my God. When I got my car, I told my parents I could drive a stick shift. We got in the car. My dad was like, take us for a drive. I didn't know how to drive a stick shift. I don't know why I told him that. Again, going to step 5 before you learn step 1. I was like, oh, okay, I'll just figure this out. That just makes no sense, but this is how my brain works. So my husband said, think of it like a straight shift. And if you've never driven a straight shift, don't worry. There's another analogy coming. But, you know, you've got to go to gear 1 and 2 before you get to gear 5. If you try to start in gear 5, you just stall out. The car dies. Or the engine dies. And so I was like, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Then, New Kids on the Block saved my business. Step by step. A wonderfully brilliant woman by the name of Jenny Shee said to me, hey, I can give you this steps in the right order. I can give them to you. She's like, you know how to sell. You know, you got that covered. But let's not just do the opt-in. Let's make the opt-in work. And I was like, oh, light bulb. All this stuff that I did in step 1 and 2, it's got to work. It's not enough just to do it. So I want you to think of building your business like this. It's really like New Kids on the Block, step by step. Step 1, we can have lots of fun. It's fun to go out and create a new business. You get all sucked into the creative vortex of what should this name be and what should that be and ooh la la. So step 1, have lots of fun. Step 2, there's so much we can do, and this is where you gotta stop. There is so much you can do, right? So let's go back. Like, it's kind of a dual analogy here, but if you go back, step 1 is, have fun. Get your niche or know what you're doing. Doesn't mean your niche has to be perfect. That's not what I'm saying. I kind of wish I hadn't used that word because there's so much niche trauma these days. But, figure out if you're going to teach mountain climbing or life coaching, right? Have fun in step 1. And then come on over to step 2. There's so much we can do. And let's make all those things that you've learned to do in other programs actually work. There is so much we can do right here in step 2 with the basics. I'm talking about website copy. I'm talking about opt-ins. I am talking about free trainings. Let's make all those things work in step 2. What does it mean when they work? Well, it means that people actually opt in for your freebie. You actually get people to sell to. What does it mean when your website works? It means that people take the action you want them to take. What does it mean when your free training works? Well, it usually means you've got a list of very warm buyers who end up buying from you. And those are just a few examples. Right here in step 2, there's so much we can do. We can make your sales calls convert. We can work on objections. As a matter of fact, all those steps right there in step 2 are covered in Authentic Selling University. So you may be like me. Oh my God, I already did this and she's talking about opt-in. Like, I need to go. But is your opt-in converting? Are people engaging with you on social? Is it working or are you wasting your time? And if it's not working, likely you've gone on to step 4 and 5. And that's okay. That's okay. But let's come back to step 2 with the straight shift analogy. And let's make it the business not stall out. And we do that by the New Kids on the Block plan that saves my business and it can save yours if it needs saving, or it can help it go up a few notches or keep it from stalling. What is step 3, 4, 5? I don't know. Do you know the song? Step by step. Step 1. We can have lots of fun. Step 2, there's so much we can do. Step 3, it's just you and me. Step 4, I can give you more. Step 5, don't you know that the time has arrived? Within all of those, there's a component of what we do in Authentic Selling University. So step 3 is just you and me. What that means is, baby, it's just you and me. Nobody else is going to give you feedback. No, this is not a bait and switch. Think about this. Like, you get dedicated time with me where I will give you feedback on everything. There's no catch there. I know people think, what's the catch? So step 3, it's just you and me. That's Jordan doing a falsetto I can't do. And then Joe McIntyre is step 4, I can give you more. Because ask around about me. You may hear a lot of things, but you are going to hear, holy cow, that woman is generous. Because it's one of our core values here. I've always got more to give. I've always got more to give. And then we're on step 5. Don't you know that the time has arrived? That is when you start getting customers. That is when you start seeing all of the work that you've done pay off. And that is the New Kids on the Block plan, step by step, to making your business work. Now, here's the thing. Here's the magic of the New Kids on the Block tour. I believe that New Kids did a commercial. I can't believe I'm about to say this. For Coke. It was called something about the Magic Summer Tour. There's magic in the real thing. They did. Oh my God, in my head. So that's not what I'm talking about. But hey, it makes sense. So the magic in the step-by-step business plan isn't the Magic Summer Tour, and it isn't Coca-Cola. It's that it is specific enough, proven long enough to work for most any business. And it's broad enough for me to adapt. And that's the kind of person you want to learn from. Because if you get a one-size-fits-all, step one is this rigid, nope, sorry, you're likely to not get great results. So it's specific enough to have tools that are proven, that work, that will work for your business. But it's broad enough for me to adjust. And that's what I know how to do. Because every business is unique. Every person's comfort level with selling is different. So the New Kids on the Block plan for your business, which I'm not sure I've ever taught it this in depth before, is really special. And it will work for your business. So, got a couple of questions for you. Step one, we can have lots of fun. Are you having fun? If not, how can you add a little bit more into your business? Step two, there's so much we can do, right? So rather than adding more and piling on, let's pause and look at what you've already done. And is it doing what you want it to do? Right? If you bought a car and you wanted it to drive you and it didn't drive, you would make some adjustments. You would take it back to the car making place. I don't know. Let's look at what you've done in step two and say, is it working? Are you getting customers? Are you getting opt-ins? And if it's something that you have done is not working, let's don't throw it out. Let's pause right there and let's fix it. And then we can go on to step 3, 4, and 5. So the question is it working? Before you add on, is it working? Because adding on will not fix your business. It'll make it stall out. So, are you sick of hearing New Kids on the Block? I've got to go dust this sucker off and hang it back up in plastic. I'm kidding. But, let's hang tough together. That was cheesy. All right, so thank y'all for being here. I believe, wait. No. I need something from you today. Ring that bell. Ring that bell. Oh, yeah. I believe in you, and I believe in your business. And if you think this is the cheesiest ASTV, just wait. Bye, y'all.